So when you start doing this work and rewiring your subconscious mind, you can start to expect a few things. Things are going to change, right? You're going to reach your goals faster. This is because habits that get in our way, like self-doubt, procrastination, and avoidance, are all deeply ingrained. So it's sort of like trying to climb a mountain with a backpack full of rocks. And it's heavy and it's hard and you're being pulled by inaction. So there's two options, really. You can spend 66 days to change the habits and overcome procrastination and avoidance, which can be quite challenging. Or you can change the beliefs that cause the habits, and then the habits automatically change. So rewiring your beliefs allows you to drop the inaction and move forward. It also helps you become calmer and less reactive. This is because subconscious beliefs affect your emotional state. And so shifting beliefs into more positive ones also releases the emotion that's attached to the belief, which helps you respond to triggers more calmly and confidently. It helps you respond rather than react. And I do have just like a little extra teaching in here on this. But this is the emotional guidance scale. So it essentially ranks emotions in terms of their frequency. So if you imagine each thought, each subconscious belief has its own frequency, typically ones that are not self-serving, like I'm not good enough, they're going to be down the bottom here. So when you start removing the beliefs, you start shifting up the emotional guidance scale. And the higher you go, the closer you get into love, joy, and authenticity. And the higher frequency that you are, or the more in these emotions that you are, the more magnetic you become. And this is just simple law of attraction, in that like attracts like. So if you're in a state of contentment and positivity, then you're more likely to attract experiences that help you feel content, that help you feel positive. But when you have subconscious beliefs that are operating out of guilt and hatred and anger, you start to attract experiences that bring you more of that. And also on this, not super essential to today's training, but the heart actually does have a magnetic field, right? And it's 5,000 times greater than the brain's. So the emotional state that we're holding is really important to our frequency, our magnetism. And this also means that people can feel you. So I don't know if you've ever been in an experience where someone's come into a room and they've been angry and they're stomping around. You typically avoid that person because you know that you're feeling that they're a bit off. Whereas if you're in a state of positivity, love, authenticity, all of these higher frequency emotions, you actually become more magnetic. People can feel you. It's contagious. So other people are going to be happier just by being around you. And it has a ripple effect on the community. So back to what happens when you start to change your subconscious mind, you start to gain more confidence to speak up. And this is because if you're removing fears and beliefs around what will happen when you speak up, whether it's you might be judged or rejected or cause conflict, then by removing them, you start to communicate more confidently, more clearly. This is great for personal relationships, romantic, family, as well as professional relationships. So in career, you're more likely to put yourself out there and be more considered for opportunities and promotions because you're speaking up and putting yourself out there. You're also going to attract new opportunities, partly because you start to see opportunities that you didn't see before. So it can seem like more doors are opening, but you now just believe that you're more capable of going after these things, so they become visible to you. So a lot starts to open up. You're also going to set stronger boundaries. It can be really, really hard to set boundaries if you want to people please or you fear rejection. So by changing these beliefs, you feel more confident in expressing your needs and holding boundaries that protect your peace, which is a great skill to learn. You come into more career and purpose alignment. And this is because a lot of people stay in jobs that they don't like because their subconscious prioritizes safety over passion. So when you start to rewire your beliefs around what is important to you, you can start to think differently and choose fulfillment over a paycheck. And I see this a lot people wanting to start their own business, but then they have excuses around why they can't or why they're not ready. So essentially, rewiring your beliefs removes the excuses, so then it becomes possible for you to step into an avenue where your career and your purpose come together. And this is work I have been doing. My client Zara, she got made redundant and was looking for a new job, and she needed the security. The only reason was the security, where her partner had a thriving family business, but she couldn't step into it. And I supported her with that for 3 sessions, and she's really loving self-employment now. Her family business is doing well. She's able to support her partner. She's able to really go in with that. So that is amazing. You're also going to step out of your comfort zone, try new things, release past trauma. So the subconscious mind holds on to onto the past, and that can make it really hard to open up and trust people if you've been hurt before. So by changing these beliefs, you release the past so you can move forward with less baggage. The same goes for relationships. If you're holding on to past traumas in terms of love and relationship, or beliefs around love and relationships, you can repeat unhealthy relationship dynamics. So by rewiring the beliefs, you can choose more positive ways of relating.